Hey Clashers, it's Heather here, and today I'm bringing you the much promised Town Hall 8 War Attack Strategy for 3 stars. Now, unlike the Town Hall 7 attack guide that I already published, there isn't one simple setup that works for every Town Hall 8. That's what makes Clash of Clans so great. Everything can change depending on what base you're facing. Because of that, I'm going to do a series of videos that cover multiple army compositions and what type of base to look for. In another video, I will also go into how to create a good solid defensive base to protect against these kind of attacks. I'll be focusing on attacking maxed out or nearly maxed out Town Hall 8s. This way you'll be able to use these tips for any level of Town Hall 8. It's rare to be facing a lot of maxed Town Hall 8s during war anyways. This guide will also work against Town Hall 9s and 10s who foolishly rush their base. Now, I'm going to create a lot of Clan War videos focusing on Town Hall 8s for a few reasons. I believe in a well-rounded clan, wars are won at Town Hall 8. Town Hall 8 is a place a lot of players stay for a long period of time. It's a grind. Most clans that are open to all ranges will find themselves with a few Town Hall 10s and 6s, a handful of 9s and 7s, and a lot of Town Hall 8. The other thing that makes Town Hall 8 so important is the clan counts on their Town Hall 8s to 3-star all other Town Hall 8s and clean up after the Town Hall 7s. Town Hall 8 is the last Town Hall where you can truly 3-star any other max Town Hall of your same level, no matter how great the base design is. To start off the series, I'm going to share with you what I've found to be the most successful army composition. That's right, dragons. But what I see far too often is people going with all dragons. What you want to do is take 10 level 3 dragons with 5 level 6 balloons in your clan castle. Those balloons are key to the 3 stars. Use them wisely and they're going to protect your silly dragons who like to go anywhere but where you want them to go. Now, as far as spells go, I typically take 2 rage and 1 heal. I've done this with 3 rages, and that works great too. I've also done it with 3 lightning to take out one of the air defenses. The base you are facing is what will determine what spells you should use. Is this an expensive setup? Heck yeah, but this is war. We're not in it for the loot. Here's your chance to go for the glory and get the 3 stars. Go ahead and barch for that elixir. We're not warring for loot, people. Although if you and your clan follow my guides, you're going to get a lot of loot because you're going to win. When you're looking at bases, the only buildings you need to worry about with this setup are air defenses, Teslas, archer towers, and the clan castle. Now, we're not going to pull the clan castle with this army composition, but it's very important to note where that clan castle is in relationship to the air defense. We need those clan castle troops to pull our dragons into the center. The defensive barbarian king and the skeleton traps are the other 2 pulls. These 3 defensive distractions will either pull your dragons off course or pull them right where you want them to go. The other thing we need to make sure of is that our clan castle balloons are not the ones that ultimately pull the defensive clan castle. We want those balloons hanging back so the dragons will take the clan castle troops out. When you start this attack, you're going to want to clear a bit of the sides. You don't want a group of your dragons going around the outside. With a little patience, you can clear those buildings so your dragons will be pushed into the center. Remember to look at the corners. If there's anything there, you'll want to start your side clearing dragons in the corners so they take those buildings out. That way you won't end up with a 2-star from dragons trying to fly back to them at the end. When determining the side to attack from, look at where the air defenses are. Also, check out the archer towers and likely placements for Teslas. You want to be able to take down as many archer towers and Teslas in the beginning as you can. Most likely the best side to attack from is the side opposite the clan castle. This way, as your dragons reach the mid-tier of the base, the clan castle will start to come out into the center. This will distract your dragons and pull them into the center. Your dragons will not only take care of the clan castle troops, but also the town hall and the strong defensive buildings that are typically secured in the center. As you're clearing the sides, make sure that your dragons will stay out of range of air defenses. You want to avoid archer towers too, or at least have your dragons be able to take one down early on. Only drop one dragon on each corner of your attacking side to clear. This is where you need to be patient and not get antsy and start dropping your dragons too quickly. We need to create this funnel so that the remaining 8 dragons go into the center. Once you have cleared the corners from your attacking side, drop your main pack of dragons. Space them a little bit so they attack multiple buildings and don't get bunched up. This is where you'll drop your first rage. Remember to drop your rage where the dragons are going, not where they are. You'll want to drop this rage on or about the second layer of walls. This way, the very tip of the rage spell will be on your dragons. As your main pack of dragons start into the second row, right before they're going to reach the clan castle radius, drop your clan castle balloons. Your other dragons should have cleared the side defenses, so your balloons will head to the center. Your balloons will hit the rage, and that will speed them up. At the same time, your dragons will have started pulling the defensive clan castle, and that will pull your dragons into that distraction. This is where you want to drop your heal on your dragons as they take down those clan castle troops. As your dragons reach the end of the first rage radius, drop your second rage. Again, drop it ahead of your dragons so that the edge of the second rage lines up with the edge of the first rage. This will be used by both the dragons and the balloons to get the final air defenses down. This will also help your dragons take down the town hall much faster. Use your Barbarian King like a sheep herder. Once you've dropped your last spell, it's time to stop watching your dragons and start looking for where your Barbarian King can help out the most. You want your Barbarian King to herd those outside dragons back in towards the center. You can do this by starting him on some outside buildings and getting him ahead of the dragons so that their next building will be on the inside. You also want to use your Barbarian King as a meat shield against Teslas and archer towers. Drop him near an archer tower so that he will start taking the hits until your dragons can get there to take the archer tower down. A Barbarian King is a great way to take down those outside Teslas too. However, avoid dropping your Barbarian King near a cannon. Cannons will do a lot of damage to your Barbarian King, and that just ends up being a wasted shield for your dragons. Mortars and wizard towers aren't anything to worry about, but try not to raid your Barbarian King until he's clear of them so that your spawned barbarians can last longer. Try to wait until your Barbarian King is at half health before you use his ability. You can also use your Barbarian King to get him to an air defense that was missed. This is the only time you should use his ability early, is just to get him to an air defense faster. This strategy is most effective against air defenses that are close together and centralized on the base. If you're facing a base where the air defenses are spread out, it may be more effective for you to use 3 lightning against one of the air defenses and then send your dragons followed by balloons against the side closest to the remaining 2 air defenses. On the spaced out layouts, make sure you clear a good chunk of both corners on your attacking side before you start your main attack. You need to make sure you get the bulk of your dragons and your clan castle balloons into the center. If you leave buildings in those corners as you start your main defense, your dragons and balloons will go around the outside and you'll end up with a really high 1-star. Another variant of this attack is to take 3 rage spells. You will want to drop the 3rd rage spell so that it encompasses as many buildings as you can near your largest pack of remaining dragons. This can be really effective to have that 3rd rage if your dragons are pulled off course by skeleton traps. If your dragons get pulled out of their current rage zone, you can use the 3rd rage to keep your troops raged so they will get back on course quicker. Practice using all these setups so you can get a feel for what works best against different base designs. That wraps this guide up. Let me know what questions you have or what other attack guides you'd like to see. Remember to subscribe and tell your clan about my videos, and I'll catch you next time.